I'm so excited to introduce you to our brand new Summer Solstice series. It is a seasonal rewind to some of our most powerful soul-infused episodes that blend strategy with that feminine woo we love. So whether you're poolside, road tripping, or sneaking in some quiet CEO time, this mini-series is your reminder that you can grow a business that feels just as good as it looks on paper. So we are going back to the heart of it all and pulling out some of our favorite episodes that are real talk about scaling with intention, building authentic relationships, making money without burning out, and honoring your intuition with every decision. These episodes are packed with timeless insights and grounding reminders that your business gets to support your life and not the other way around. So grab your sunglasses and your journal because this month we're diving into a soulful refresh that might just spark your next big move. Welcome back to part 2 of our Scaling with Strategy and Soul series. And last week we were chatting about the masculine and feminine side of goal setting, which is really, really important this time of year. And so this week, I'm going to dig into the question that everyone really wants to know, aside from goal setting, and that is, how do you make money like right now? Like the year has started, you have big goals, as in right now, how do I make money? And so I'm going to walk you through the process that I follow and something that I think you can do right now so that at the end of this episode, you will have a list of ways that you can make money. So let's start with the feminine side first, as in, how is your relationship with money? Now, for me, money used to make me very uncomfortable. Spending money has always been this huge hurdle for me, especially in business, right? So I could easily buy a pair of jeans and have no problem spending $150. But when it comes to investing in my business, I will literally question every single penny, which doesn't really make any sense, right? Because I always say a good pair of jeans is worth it. I would argue that a good resource for your business is probably even more worth it. So your relationship with money is something that you need to be comfortable with. And one of my favorite mentors always says, my desires will never misguide me. As my prices rise, so does my magnetism. And so if you're sitting looking at your offers or thinking about a brand new offer or just figuring out what the heck am I going to do this year and wondering, what do I price it at? Is anyone going to buy it? What you need to think about is the money mindset behind what you are creating first. And so the number one way that I deal with this is through education and affirmations. So every January, and I know I've said this on the podcast multiple times, I listen to Jen Sincero's You're a Badass at Making Money. I turn off every other educational resource that I have and I listen through it straight through because her voice is the kick in the pants that everyone needs. And this book is a couple years old and I probably have listened to it 5 times and it's so good. It's definitely the resource you need at the beginning of the year. But I also take time, and you can as well, to rewrite your money affirmations. So I thought I would give you a few on repeat, and then we'll get into the masculine side of actually taking action. So the ones that I have on repeat right now are, I am not the person that gets to control the destiny. I get to show up in it. And for me, side note, this is like releasing control, which I'm really, really bad at. Maybe you can relate. I want everything to work out a certain way, and I don't want anything to be different. So this is a really important one for me. Repeating, I am not the person that gets to control the destiny. I get to show up in it, and I get to live to whatever the universe brings, right? So as a very masculine strategy person, this one hits home and is something that I really need to focus on, especially now. The next one is I attract high vibe clients who are ready to scale to the next level. Again, really focusing on the right people are going to be attracted to me at the right time, and I'm letting go of the things that I can't control. The third one is I earn everything I desire. And so I like to put things out there instead of a monetary number, which yes, I have a goal for monetary numbers in terms of what that I want to make, but what do I want to do? And what impact do I want to make? And what does my schedule get to look like? And so for me, I earn everything I desire is putting those desires out there and then letting the universe respond to okay, let's make this happen. And then the last one is I trust my intuition and allow the next step to happen. So again, for someone like me who has a very masculine step-by-step strategy brain, this is challenging for me. Some people might have a very feminine side where this is really easy, but the action steps are what are hard. And so I truly feel like, and that's the whole reason behind creating this series, that you need both. You need both to help you get the results that you want. So that is how I sort of work through the feminine side of my relationship with money and how to make money right now. And it doesn't mean that I don't have anxiety about money, but I do have tools now that make me feel comfortable with it. And the flow of spending, I believe that energy is currency. So I try to take actions that make me have a positive energy around money. So when something good happens, we'll go celebrate. When I really, truly want to attract the right clients and have clients that pay in full and have clients that go all in and have clients that commit to the program, that's what I do. I want to embody the client that I want to attract. So I say your focus and your flow is actually what you attract. So how can you do more of that? That's the feminine side, the soul side of how to make money right now. The strategy side, on the flip side, is very, very masculine and very, very step-by-step focused, which is typically what you hear on this podcast. So here are a few ways that you can make money right now without creating anything new. Number one, I want you to know your numbers. So we did a podcast a few episodes back about how important it is to know your numbers, but do you truly understand where your money is coming from, right? How are you attracting clients? Where are they coming from? Where are people hearing about you? And then where is your money going? What are you spending it on, right? Are there random software apps that you don't need? Or can you pay in full at the beginning of the year so that you can save money? It's really, really important to know your facts, which makes it much easier to make decisions. Number two is, what are your clients asking for? Whenever I get stuck, I always go back to this answer. What is happening in their world that you can solve right now and make easier? So often we think that making money has to be this fancy, like long, drawn out thing. And in some cases it can be, right? Like maybe you have a podcast that you want to launch, or you're building a course, or you're creating a product. Like those things take a little time. But you can also do something right now to help your clients right now, to make their lives easier right now, but you have to understand what that problem is. So the answer to how do you make money right now actually just boils down to, how can you help right now? What are your clients asking for? And then number three is, don't overthink it. What do you have right now that you can offer? So I'll give you an example. One Saturday in November, I was up early. It's still my favorite creative time. And I was brainstorming about some future offers, right? So I was going through and I was asking myself these questions, like, where are people coming from? Where are people finding me? What are they asking for? And my ideas do always come at the most random times, but I started to dig into my philosophy of the 80-20 rule and thought, how can I serve my current clients right now? And the number one thing that I have been getting asked for lately, going to point number two, which is more one-on-one time, right? So point number two is, what are your clients asking for? My answer at the time was more one-on-one time. So I love doing one-on-ones, but there's only so much time, right? Like you only have the capacity to do so many one-on-ones. And so I don't do them very often. But I decided that I was going to throw out an offer for 24 hours to my current club members for them to get one-on-one time with me. I literally sent an email on Saturday morning and I shut the offer down on Sunday afternoon. And what I did was I offered one-on-one at a price that was very beneficial to them, but it also helped me because it helped me serve more, right? Like going back to how can I help people? But it also helped me learn really quickly, what do people need? What are they working through? What's happening behind the scenes so that I could craft better future offers? So it was a win-win for both of us. Now, I'm not advocating that your next thing to make money is a 24-hour flash sale where you're giving away your time. But what I'm saying is, let's think about what you have to offer right now and what are your current clients asking for? So some questions you can ask are, what can you bundle together to make easier? How can you combine your time with support? So can you do Voxer calls or Slack support or quick intensives? Can you create a private podcast with things that you already have? You guys know that I'm a huge fan of that. Can you create a masterclass? Are there done-for-you services you can do? Do you have a new product that you could create? Maybe it's something that you already have that you can revamp or you could make better. I guarantee you can come up with one new thing right now to put your mind to it and then offer it to your best clients and see what happens. So my last tip on making money is don't forget, your best customers are the ones that are already your customers. So lean into them. If you are feeling stuck, lean into them, serve them. There is a reason that customer service and the customer journey is such a huge industry. The ultimate customer, or ultimately, can't say that fast, ultimately, customer retention long-term is what's going to help you scale faster. So there you have it. Part 2, scaling strategy with soul, how to make money right now with 2 very different approaches, but when combined can be super powerful. So I recommend reviewing your affirmations daily, finding a great mentor to help with accountability, and have a good brainstorming session to really work through what can you offer right now. Let's have a short-term plan and a long-term plan. So I hope you are enjoying this series. I would love to know what you think. I would love to see your vision from last week and let me know what some of your affirmations are from this week and what you came up with and how to make money right now.